like
hello again and welcome to a brand new edition of the CDC Hour. The CDC Hour is a 60-minute package of activities within the Congress for Democratic Change and other issues affecting the fabric of our nation. Today is Monday, August 4, 2025, and we will be here for the next 40 minutes or so. We apologize for coming on late based on some technical issues which our technicians has already worked on. And so we are here, so bear with us for the next 40 minutes or so that we will be here for. Today we'll be discussing two topics, some of which have already started being discussed since this morning. We were confronted with a press release from the JFK. It's a very troubling issue at Liberia's biggest referral hospital, where pregnant women, or we say big belly in our own parlance, once required C-section or operation will be required to pay an amount of 200 United States dollars. That's about 40,000 Liberian dollars before being attended to. That's the first topic we'll be discussing today. And secondly, the office of the former president, Dr. George Weah, has refuted some malicious Facebook publications attributed to him about making some comments about the current president of Cote d'Ivoire, President Alassane Ouattara. So this plus much more will be discussed in the next 1 minute after a bit of our theme song. We'll be right back.
Amanda, Aweto, Maipuye, Iliberia, Maipuye, Jovia, Double
trigger.
Aha, y'all want it, bro. The punch your giant right to take over.
Like
Y'all want it, Robbie, Papa, come here again. Y'all want it, Rob, Papa, Georgie, come here again. Y'all want it, Rob, Mama, Joe, come here again. Who want it, Rossi, Tisha, come here again. Now they walk on treasure, yeah, coming soon.
Thank you so much and welcome back to the show. At the JFK Hospital, the John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital, the administration of the hospital, in consultation with the Ministry of Health, has come out with a very draconian policy of people who are pregnant women needing operation at the hospital to deposit 200 United States dollars before being attended to. He has created a lot of controversy within the Liberian public, and so we are discussing that. So the government is now saying that pregnant women who go to the John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital who will need cesarean section, that is operation to deliver, will need to deposit first an amount of 200 United States dollars at least before being touched or before being attended to, before being admitted. This is a policy that has brought mixed reactions into the country, into the public. And so the government that came on the mantra of rescue is now charging people, pregnant women, 200 United States dollars before being delivered. That is draconian. It should not be happening in a rescue government. It should not be happening anywhere around our country now in any government or public hospital across the country. So just know that if you are a pregnant woman, and or if you have a pregnant person, if you have your sister or your wife or your auntie who is a pregnant woman and going to the JFK Medical Center to deliver and needing operation to deliver, you must have 200 United States dollars to deposit in the government's in the hospital's account, right, before being admitted. And the the amount, the $200 itself, is broken down into segments, right? 25 United States dollars for registration, and the registration will last for 5 days. $25 for registration, which will last for 5 days. So if you register with $25 and after 5 days you're still at the hospital, you are going to pay a new registration fee. Secondly, uh, $20 in lab fees, laboratory fee. Okay, you pay, having paid $25 for registration, you're gonna pay $20 for laboratory fees. After that, you are going to pay 65 United States dollars for drugs. Okay? 65 United States dollars for drugs. And then you will pay 90 United States dollars for what they call uh, operational expenses. Okay, so together it would make up the 200 United States dollars. So if you have a pregnant woman, if you have a pregnant sister or auntie or whoever that you might have that is in labor pain and going to the JFK to give birth, that will need operation, we have to deposit that money into government's account. And as a matter of fact, it's like the receipt, the receipt of the $200 should be attached to your form, right? To your form before you are giving medical attention. Okay, so we will look for the statement. We will look for the statement of the JFK to read here. We will look for the statement of the JFK to read here before we make some mistakes. Okay, we are going there. We are going there. We are going to the statement. Okay. Yes, we have it. We have it. It is a memo from the John F. Kennedy Medical Center. John F. Kennedy Medical Center. Subject: updated price list for cesarean section at maternity. At maternity. Dear all, please be informed that effective August 1, 2025, the new price structure for cesarean section, for C-section, I as stated below. C-section is operation. So they say admission fee is $25 from 1 to 5 days. Admission fee is is $25 US from 1 to 5 days. Two, cesarean section. The operation itself is 90 United States dollars. Three, intra intra operation medicines and medical supplies, $65. $65. The medicine they will give you in the hospital and other things, $65. Four, routine labs, $20. Five, all other services will be billed as ordered. Right? So if your big belly need other services, they will be billed, right? And added to the $200. So it is possible it could go above that. All patients must make a deposit of the highlighted bills prior to surgery. Kindly ensure that there are receipts. There are receipts are in the charts. Kindly ensure all patients must make a deposit of the highlighted bills prior to surgery. Kindly ensure that the receipts are in the charts before taking the patients to the treatment ward. So before taking the patient to the treatment ward, you should make sure that the receipt of the payment of the $200 are in the charts. Routine labs include CBC, UNA, MRS, blood grouping. So this is signed by the John F. Kennedy Medical Center. This is signed by the John F. Kennedy Medical Center. So as of now, any big belly that you take to the JFK Medical Center that will need operation or cesarean section should be able to deposit an amount of 200 United States dollars before being admitted to the treatment ward. And that is in addition to all other services, right? Bills of all other services that might be required for the operation. So this is where we are. Rescue is rescuing. President Boakai, during the campaign of 2023, promised the country that maternity treatment at all public medical facilities will be free of charge. But today, they are charging Big Belly $200 for operation. They told us, President Boakai also told us, and in fact, in addition to that, the treatment for under fives, for children under 5 years old, that has been free of charge at the JFK Medical Center has now been abolished. So the free treatment for under 5-year-old children at the medical center JFK has now been abolished. And so if you are taking your child or children to the JFK for treatment, children who are under 5 years old, you should just make sure to have something between 100 and 150 United States dollars for treatment. So that is the new price structure at the JFK for cesarean section and also treatment for under 5 years old. There was a very damning Facebook publications today, right? Various Facebook posts from different people on the social media about the former president of Liberia, Ambassador George Mane, where His Excellency, having made a statement, as to making a statement against the current Ivorian president, they attribute a statement to him, and that statement is false and misleading. And the office of the former president has come back to make clarity. All right. The office of the former president has come back to make clarity on such a statement. People just wake up in the morning and say things about people that are not true, to say something about public officials that are not true. So this is okay. Let's go to the statement itself. Let's go to the statement itself that was attributed to the former president. Okay, let's go to the statement itself. To the statement itself from the former president, I can see some people who had a statement that was attributed to President Weah as deleting their comments. So, but the statement said the former president criticized the president of Ivory Coast, Alassane Ouattara, as wanting to to run for a third term, or fourth term. I will get a statement so that I can read it to you. So, but that statement turned out to be misleading. The former president never made such a statement. Uh, those statements are false. They are misleading. So let me go to the former president's response. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting to the statement gradually. I'm getting to the statement. Okay. I am there. I am there. The office of former President George M. Weah, has refuted media reports claiming he issued a statement regarding recent developments in neighboring Cote d'Ivoire. According to his office, the statement circulating on social media is totally false and misleading. Len Eugene Nangbe, chief of staff to the former Liberian leader, dismissed the post as fabricated, stressing that any official communication from former President Weah on national or international matters would be disseminated through official channels. On Monday, some social media users spread a false narrative alleging that Mr. Weah had denounced Ivorian President Alassane Ouattara's bid for another term. Nagbe said, former President Weah respects Cote d'Ivoire and will never make any statement to interfere in Ivorian politics. This is a mischievous propaganda by political opponents. In fact, it is not a coincidence that just as former President Weah is expected to fly into Abidjan from Paris this weekend, such a nefarious social media post will spring up. Okay, so this is the statement from the office of the former president, clarifying posts on social media attributed to him about statement made against the current Ivorian president, Alassane Ouattara. And so this is where we are. People just wake up in the morning and make statements against other people, statements that people do not make, issues, things that people did not say. And ruling party people have been running with this statement, and with that statement purportedly coming from the former president of this republic, President George Mane Weah. But the office of the former president is saying that this nefarious statement on Facebook is coming at a time when former President Weah is due to fly to Abidjan from Paris, France, over the weekend. So people do things to get on this under the skin of other people. They want to damage the smooth, the cordial relations between the former president, or the office of the former president, and the office of Ivorian President Alassane Ouattara. President George Weah is a good friend of Alassane Ouattara, His Excellency. President George Weah is a very good friend of the Ivory Coast, dating as far back as during Liberia's heydays. In fact, uh, he played for one of Ivory Coast football teams, ASEC Mimosas. The former president is, you know, a very good friend of the Ivorian people. So the Ivorians themselves know that this publication, these Facebook lies, are just intended to tarnish the good reputation or the good image between former President George Weah, a good relationship that the former president has had with Ivorian President Alassane Ouattara. But this is where we are. The country knows it is not true. The country knows that these are fabricated lies. The country knows that President George Weah will never venture into, interfering into the internal politics or the internal affairs of the Ivorian people, the internal affairs of the Ivorian state, because Ivory Coast itself will not interfere into the internal affairs of the Liberian government. And so the statement is a lie. The statement is malicious, is diabolical, and intended to sow a seed of discord between President George Weah and the Ivorian government. But as we are told, the former president, the political leader of the CDC, Ambassador George Weah, is due to fly to Abidjan around the weekend en route back to Liberia. So, seditions in Radio Land, to our sympathizers, to our well wishers, this is the trend of events. This is the trend of events. President Weah will be in the country any moment this weekend, and so that's why these diabolical lies are going about. But we have to be very resolute as seditions. We have to be very committed. We have to be very dedicated, because more of these lies will come about. There will be a lot of things said about George Weah. We hear every day that George Weah is now running for president. That is a diabolical lie. In fact, when President Weah mounted a podium, right, on April 12th to launch the CDC due payment fund drive, he made it clear. He said, "We are coming back." He said he is coming back, and he's coming back to correct the mistakes, the errors being made by President Joseph Numa Boakai and the rescue team. He's coming back to correct the feces at JFK. He's coming back to correct all of the uh, all of the unorthodox things that are happening in the government. Oh yes, George Weah said he is coming back. We are coming back. So, but ruling party people, members of the United Party, continue to say George Weah is not running for president. They want to diffuse your mind. They want to confuse you. But I know you cannot get confused as seditions, because you know that George Weah wants to be president more than any other person in this country, right? George Weah wants to be president even more than the current president of our republic. So they will be passing around, making all sorts of statements, attributing them to President George Weah, that, oh, George Weah is not contesting. George Weah, we are looking for different political leader for the CDC. Come on, these are all lies. These are malicious propaganda intended to confuse the minds of the Liberian people and seditions as a whole. Don't fall for them. Don't fall for them. They fear George Weah. That's why when you say George Weah is coming back in 2029, it becomes a thorn in the flesh of Unity Party people. It becomes a thorn in the flesh of government apologists. And so that's why every day they will be on social media. Church where CDC will never come back to power. CDC will never come back to power. They fear the CDC. They defeated us, yes, in 2023. No matter under what circumstances we were defeated, but the Unity Party government feared George Weah. They really, really fear George Weah, right? They really, really fear George Weah. George Weah is the only person in this country that gives them a dose, double doses of their own medicines. So they fear him. Once he continues to remain in the political corridor of the country, right? They fear him. They fear him. This is a man who has a considerable command voice over a majority segment of the Liberian people. This is a man by himself. If he does not even run on any political party ticket, if that was to be the reason, right? George Weah will command over 30% of the entire votes of Liberians, right? So, as a human being, George Weah is the single most popular human being in this country right now. Not even Joseph Boakai. So they will say everything about George Weah. They will say all of the bad things about him. But he's very, very proud. We are very proud of our records. We are very proud of our 6-year records. The 6 years we led the country for. We are very proud. We built new schools. We built new hospitals. We built new bridges. We improved the educational system of the country. We expanded electricity. We built roads. We built roads. We built roads. We decreased the prices of commodities. Our people were not suffering like this. Now that these criminals say they have come to rescue, the people are under immense pressure. The people are being suppressed. And so that's why when George Weah say, we are coming back, they become jitter. Yes, they become jitter. They become to fear. They become to flee. Fear run through their spines. Whenever George Weah says, I'm coming back. Whenever even a simple or a grassroots sedition says in his community that George Weah is coming back, it pains them so much. It pains them so much. Please, if you are on the live feed, please share the video to your friends. Share the video to your friends so that they can be able to join the show. We have just a little time here. We started very late today due to some technical issues that have been resolved already. So continue to share the video so that other people can watch. Share the video to everybody you know so that they can watch. Share the video on Facebook. Share the video to your friends in chat rooms or wherever so that other people can be able to watch this show. So if you are there, you are listening to the CDC Hour on Kings FM 88.5, and you are on the live feed on Kings FM Facebook page. If you are there, you can begin now to place your calls on 0772 239933, 0772 239933, 086 30 44 97, 086 30 44 97, or 0777, which is for only female, 0777 98 0375. Let's go to the line to take our first caller. If we have any call on the line, let's go to take our first caller. Hello?
Yeah, Isaka, this is Mom recording from Fifth Street.
Yes, Mom, let's hear you quickly. We don't have time. Today we started late.
Yeah, Isaka, the people, they are afraid of our president. They are afraid of him. So they will do everything to lie. And they know that their lives are being exposed to the Liberian people. The citizens are now moved by their lives. What they did yesterday, they think they can do it now. Even when Joshua is out of the country, they feel a little bit relieved. But when they hear say he coming, the way you say he coming over the weekend, they start worrying again. So nothing the poor can do. There's no way they can put confusion between Joshua and African president. They get no friend. They get no friend. Only Joshua friend. Thank you for affording me the time.
Thank you, Ma'am Mary. Let's go to the line to talk to another person. Hello.
Hello, Ishaka.
Yeah, Ma Benu, let's hear you very quickly. We don't have much time today.
Ishaka, you know, we a lion in the jungle. Someone United Party hear our voice. They can be scared. Even said to our day, so when they see me, they want to talk, I give it to them one that bomb. They not evil. They can be 5, 10, 15. I can blow all on them. I can go in the front. I go.
Oh,
Hello?
we have okay.
Hello?
Yes, I'm getting you. Continue.
Okay, yeah. I'm Jeanette Keita. I'm calling from Mama Point.
Oh, okay. Let's hear you. We lost Ma Benu. Yeah, let's hear you quickly. We don't have time.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Okay, my brother. Let's appreciate one another as a citizens. And we give God the glory every day that the strength we get to talk about CDC. You understand? We get local citizen and we get bona fide citizen. The bona fide citizen will stay. The local citizens will go. And at the end of the day, we will still remain. So we will not remain in power forever.
Thank you so much. Let's talk to another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Please reduce the volume of your radio. Don't spoil my ears.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Ishaka.
Yes, let me hear you quickly. We don't have time.
Money is Vera CDC. The money they give me in the community.
Okay, Ma Vera, let's hear you quickly.
Tell you, I found a CDC. I don't have CDC, but the people they call United Party. They scare us when they hear our name, they can run. You are coming to me. That's why I get to tell you, yeah, my son.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being in time. Let's talk to another caller. Hello?
Now me, my phone go on.
Yeah, Ma Benu, 10 seconds.
Yeah, China are coming from doing when they say in the community to tell our people the money, not just the mortgage. I can be the money land. Then by 10 they say we are not coming back. The must say that a new Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma Benu. Let's talk to another caller here. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, let's hear you quickly. We don't have time today.
This is Henry Tama calling from 17th Street.
Yes.
First of all, we'll say thank you to you. You're the citizen. Tell God when you're coming, we can be a friend. So, the fear by you all. Your people can wait for 2020 now. 2020 now reach, we'll give you a chance.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You already give us chance. You can keep calling us on 0772239933 086 30 44 97 or 0777, which is for only female, 0777 980375. So the statement attributed to the former president is false, is misleading, is diabolical, is malicious. He was not the one who made a statement. The Unity Party people sat and crafted that very carefully, but they missed the mark. The former president has already clarified, as he has already debunked that. His office has done that very successfully. And so some of them have started now to delete the statements from their pages. My own papa from the Ministry of State, who's a deputy minister, Anthony Kessley, was parading with that statement on his page. As soon as the former president made the clarity, or as soon as the former president debunked that statement, he deleted it from his Facebook page. Other Unity Party people also did that. People from the government did that. They were running here with that statement that George Weah condemned the president of Ivory Coast for running for another term. But thanks to God, the former president listened a lot to radio. He goes on the social media. He reads a lot on the social media. So he was quick to come up to diffuse that diabolical statement. So this is where we are. You are listening to the CDC Hour on Kings FM 88.5. You can call us on 0772 239933 086 30 44 97 07779 We have a caller. Hello.
Yeah, is that
Yes.
how you feel?
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah, my name is Esther. I'm calling from my state.
Yeah, let's hear you, Esther.
Yeah, thank you. Your father coming. I get nothing to offer people. Come now. No, we don't get related to the person. Say what now? What in the come get offer? They get embarrassing for so property. Embarrassing for this. I've been of course. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the call. We have another caller on the line. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, Shaka?
I'm good. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Tracy Corner, calling you from Rafia with your community.
Yes, go ahead.
You know, thank you for the analysis. I really admire all of one the way he speak because he know nothing. And another way, the government just trying to tell us if our population already less, we think we have to increase our population. Then they put in the rate up. It means we just need to take time right now.
you need to take time, man.
The thing what is for no 2029 will coming back. Even George we are not coming back. The party remains supreme will coming back.
George Weah is coming back. George Weah is coming back, my brother.
I know he not. I know that he's coming. But CDC is a ground party. It cannot fall. That's what I mean.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's take another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Abraham P. Calling from Ria. CKA Jora Piki.
Yeah, Joey Piki, let's hear you.
Yeah, you know the problem there when you can go in a jungle, you continue being in go. What happened? Well, I said that was on you in go. So when you take a movie, the player my bring my blood, you can see going inside Joya. So I don't know how they will toss it that would even when Joya come out will go for you come back. What Joya is a good president that got to serve the country and the young people have decided for. So whatever they talk on social media was, oh, we not get time for A. My brother, we not get time for A.
Okay, we don't have much time, my brother. TCDC Peking. Let's go to the line to talk to our next caller. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Jerry.
Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, this is the voice of Tabu Raza doing you for Zimbabwe.
Yeah, Tabu Raza.
Yeah, you got all the family.
I'm good. We don't have time today, so let's be snappy.
Bring me do your usual thing. But now we are the check. But now we are the check. We are the. You know what I mean, Shaka?
No.
That work, man, your work, like when people are small, you can walk.
Man, I can understand it. You know, I need time, man. I can understand it, man.
Thank you, Ishaka. So, like when people feel for themselves. You see why the money are jumping right now, Ishaka? The Bible says, touch not my anointing and do my prophet. No, everything you can do the president, where you'll be doing it to yourself. So, do not get year to year.
Let them hear. Thank you so much, Tabu Raza. Let's talk to another caller. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to the peace-loving people of Norfolk County. Well, this is Mohammed Donny for Fana Jr. I know.
We don't have time today, so please make it snappy.
Yeah. Well, Ishaka, I want to appreciate you, and I want to appreciate the entire, civilian, left and bread of Labrador, more especially Norfolk County. Well, these guys on the other side, they are afraid of us. They are coming on the radio. They always listen to our platform, Ishaka. Sometimes, connected when we are discussing, these guys always keeping mute. In our own administration, in our own leadership, when we're discussing the issue they came to us. What are you keeping me for? You said you said you are educated. You are using the country like a child. You are like a child that is crying. You are treating our country. So these guys are not in transfer and not President will be back.
Thank
and
you
I'll be
so
in
much,
local
President. We will be
campaign
back
for my
in 2029. Let's take another caller. Hello.
Hello, Isheka, how you doing?
I'm good.
I'm Oscar Zigman calling from Compass to the Nima
Hey, Oscar Zigba, you also watching on the live feed, right?
I do. You know, Isheka is always the case. You know, when you go for football game and you are the best of all players, when you're on the bench, your opponent always worry. When they perform upon you, you can't only see your opponent always worry. So no matter how what Unity Party do, President Weah is coming by 2029. We are in a move that will do everything that as God will, he will come by. You know, people are worrying. Even in Canada, when we say, oh, we're coming by, some of our friends, brother, get tired of it. What did they give you? Eh? What good is they doing in the country?
Thank you so much,
Oscar. The life of both of you.
Thank you, Oscar.
Okay.
We don't have time today. Thank you. Let's talk to our last two callers. Hello? 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 Okay, that caller has frozen. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Let's hear you. Change your position small.
Yeah, hello. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you.
I said, now with you for him.
Thank you. I think we heard it, so we can continue with you. You're coming scrappy. Let's talk to our last caller. Hello?
Yeah, this is Ishaka.
Yeah, hello.
Ishaka, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call for my protocol down Coast Hill, Winter Community. Ishaka, thank you very much.
We don't have time, so you got to be a snappy.
Yeah, that's a big company. Ishaka, thank you. You know, this Unity Party guys, they are complete walking contradiction. Joseph Newman Boakai keeps the mantras of rescue. How will you come to rescue people and you are charging people $200 United States dollars, which is $40,000 Liberian dollars? Meaning, if somebody going to the hospital, you should even prepare to carry 60,000. So how will you come rescue people and charging people like that? These guys are jokers.
Hello.
And they have nothing to do.
Yeah, hello, Ishaka.
Yes, thank
I
you.
just want to inform.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, with the CDC and the protest. Why you talk about this afternoon? I really want you people to inform the people that in the studio, because we are looking here and the people now respect us, because better will be everything. So I really want CDC or the people who bring the protest, they should inform everybody so that they will be on the protest and be enough so that they can, when we plenty, you know, it will be better for them. I will on the protest. Yes. So that what I'm telling you, money extra donate. Yes. So thank you. All right.
Hello. This is
Good
our last
evening,
caller. Hello.
Ishaka.
This is our last caller. Hello.
Yeah, that's CDC Pape
CDC
calling.
Pape. I know CDC Pape. Thank you. Let's.
You know what? You know what?
No.
Anytime my teacher CDC Pape, I'm my gear CDC Pape. So the people tell me CDC Pape, we give one number, you think Manaria will be in front of it. I said, forget about that one. That one not a business. Y'all give one, y'all give one, live with y'all. That not reach it, when that reach, y'all know. And y'all say GMK now, people must be paying tax to the government. They work out there. How do, my man, a rock on there, but they won't tell the truth. Thank you.
Thank you, CDC Pape. He's our last caller for the day. We have come to the end of today's edition of the CDC Hour, and until you see us here, will be on Wednesday, the day after tomorrow. And I am your presenter, Ishaka Sheriff. Until you see us on Wednesday, bye bye.
Aha, y'all move on the road, the giant ready to take over.